Back to Mancave City. In this one, we will finally be finishing the train station. A quick glimpse for all those that want to see the Lego City. There's been a few changes made, but we'll get into that when there's more people on and actually watching. So in the meantime, I'm gonna set you guys up here, and then I'm gonna crack on with the building. Make sure I press record for a change on my time lapse, because I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to move that. Oh, and that. I'm smashing everything with this bloody chair. Right. So, if I come over here, refresh. Click that up. There we go. Right. Let's turn the sound off on this. Just don't want to be hearing myself echoing. And when we get some people on and watching, I'll fill you all in on what has been going on. I've had a bit of a busy day. I haven't even recorded any of it. How stupid am I? Oh, we've got one person in already. Hello, whoever you are. There you are. Two people in now. Hello, both of you. How are ya? Heroic Frames TV. Hello, welcome to Mancave City. I am currently building the Christmas railway station. Oh, 21 people. Yeah, well, we've got 21 people. We can show how awesome Mancave City is coming along. If any of those people are regulars and coming back, you might notice there's a few changes in my Lego City, because I've been working bloody hard on it today. And for some reason I've not recorded any of it, so I'm just going to do a full video on it. But for those that come and join us on the live, you'll actually get a sneak peek anyway. So fingers crossed, that's all good. Yep, that goes there. And then we got dark grey. There you are. It's always under my nose, I can just never bloody see it. Right, so that one goes that way. Do you have a day job? Yes, I do. I'm an Iceland delivery driver in the day. Hello, William. Phil's back. Alright, Phil, how are we, boss? Back for day 3 of this build. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Oh yes, mate, you tell them. So, for people like Phil, who I know comes back and watches, you'll notice there's a gap there. There's a bit of a change behind me. There's a change there. Spider-Man, hello, welcome to the channel. There's a big lot of changes right there, and a massive change over here. So, oh yeah. Hopefully, if you are a returning watcher, you will have noticed what has changed in the city. And if you haven't, I'll fill you in shortly on that. But I am absolutely buzzing with the progress I've made today. It looks like a completely different city. Oh, okay, there's supposed to be 2 oranges. So I've whacked that one down. Yeah. That's the wrong one anyway. I need one of them bloody rubber mallets, I do. Right, don't forget. Hello, nice building, thank you very much. You're from Germany, sweet. We had somebody from Belgium in yesterday as well. We had Belgium, we had America. Hello, legend. Those hammers are nice, trust me. I was trying to do something earlier, and I ended up using a tiny screwdriver, and as a hammer I used my tape measure. And that was because I've made some extra tables, but I wanted the pegs to go all the way through the hole, and they had this weird little peace sign gauze going through them, so I knocked them out. But yeah, naughty naughty, shouldn't be altering your Lego. Brand 2, where are you? There you are. I'll tell you what, I know people like Phil that come back and watch these videos are going to absolutely love the updates I've got coming. Alright, hi, are you from Scotland? No, I'm from Birmingham, but yeah, accent's not close. If you ask my mate John, who I work with, now he's Scottish. What's the cheapest Lego adults welcome set? I collect only normal Lego sets, but adults welcome. No? As in, are you like a purist? Is that what you mean? You want only Lego? I mean, I've got AliExpress sets and stuff like that. That's a cheap option for me. Most of these modular buildings are anything from like 50 quid, so depends on what kind of stuff you're after and what kind of things you're into. If you've got a collection already, are you Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Ninjago? You know, there's a lot to it. But yeah, there's a lot of sets out there, all different prices. Foggy Moggy flat out. Drills into his Lego. Have to put a trigger warning on his streams. Trust me, right. While we've got some people on and actually watching, I'm going to go through it now. I'm going to break into it early, and I'm going to go through what has been changed. So if I get this big ass chair out my way, my cousin, if he's watching, is going to go nuts at me because I broke his little house thing that he built with my chair. I think that's how it went. Yeah, we'll just say that's how it goes. Right, so over here we have Wayne Enterprises. We have the LegoManCave skate shop. We've got my skate park. We've got my functional train with a new ram, which I've built today. So if I come over and go, that is my new ram, and it is as solid as a rock. All custom made myself. So as soon as the train hits it, it no longer falls off. Yes, it can be an automated train. Carol, hi, my name is Aria. Oh, hi Aria. I was the one who asked, are you from Scotland? Hi, no, I'm from Birmingham, UK. So yeah, that has been temporarily put there because I don't want to break it. It's too nice. But if anybody remembers where it was, you're going to have a nice surprise. Then as I come down here, the big corner building which had Thor's apartment and the shop from Spider-Man underneath, that's gone, but we'll get to that. Then as I come down to this part, you'll notice the big Avengers compound that was my mock, obviously, that's gone. This chair is a pain in the backside and keeps knocking everything behind me. So that's why I have to keep grabbing these, moving them out the way so that I've got space for my chair. I need a better chair, to be fair. But you'll notice, why is the greenhouse coffee shop over here? If you know where that was. Then as you come round this side, there is my corner building. So that has been placed next to the school. Reason being, they now cover the big gap underneath the raised platform, because I'd only built the wall so far and I didn't want to waste bricks by building it all the way across when I can cover it with buildings. I've still got to update that. I have changed the grey plates to yellow, but I've got the stickers I need to print out, but I'm going to build them up. I saw on AliExpress you can get like the better looking post boxes, but I made my own. So I'm going to remake my post boxes and do my stickers for them. That is going to be epic. I cannot wait. Then we have a gap here. That is because I have a building coming. The pub and the aquarium have been raised 2 bricks and 4 bricks, so they're all the same level now. Covers the back of here where you can see obviously it's just wood and space. Another building that's going to go there is obviously going to cover it. I might have to have like a brick part here just to kind of cover the like where the path would be if it's a corner building. If I can do something else like this, it'll go all the way across, won't have to worry. Then while we're on this part, I've knocked this again. Where is it? There it is. So 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Why is there an empty space? Well, if you know my street food corner, you'll see that there's been a couple of changes. I've added some tables, I've put food and drink, I haven't added figures yet. But there's a little Easter egg hidden amongst this. Now that is supposed to be a taco. It's a hot dog bun, I know. But that's supposed to be a taco for the taco stall. Then we got a burger for the burger stall. There's a little can or something here for like the slushy, or you could have slushy in the drinks. You know, I could put a bit of trans light on top. Then we got a pizza for the pizza stall. And the Easter egg, can you see it? What's the food that's on that table? And also, what is coming out on January 1st? If you were watching last night, you'll know exactly what I'm excited to be getting. Also, a massive, well done Phil, a massive change over here. Now Phil, I know you especially watch all of my videos. Can you tell me what has changed in this corner? So I'll leave it here for a minute, see if Phil can jump in and beat me to it. Now I will mention I've got another blockade here. So that is identical to the other one. It's even got a little police logo on it as well. But see if Phil can tell me that shouldn't be there. That's just placed out the way. Come on Phil, let them know what is missing, what's changed. Yep, the bumpers are cool. That's not the only thing that's changed in that corner. Yeah, he's struggling. Right. So, for starters, the train station was up a bit. I used to have the... put him on the spot. I used to have that Sanctum Sanctorum over there was here. And that tunnel was there. And the train ran all the way through the tunnel. But now I've taken a 32 by 16 plate out of track, and I've made it stop here. I've moved the train station down a bit so it gives me a bit more space, and now it just kind of stops here and stops over there. Then that's given me more space to put buildings over here. The Avengers compound I've moved over here. I've changed the road plate yet again. Keep bloody changing it. But that to me looks a hell of a lot better and a lot better usage of space. I've also put some bollards here so that people don't walk onto the train track, hopefully. But again, it's Lego, so it's what it is. Now, the only other thing, which I've done this unintentionally, right? If you look, I've got my Avengers compound, Fantastic Four, Avengers Tower, Sanctum Sanctorum, Thor, Spider-Man, X-Men, Daily Bugle. There's absolutely no Marvel on this side now. Well, other than that, which, as I say, is only temporary. That's kind of ruining what I was trying to say now. But still, I've noticed I've got this side of the track is all my Marvel City. This side of the track is my generic, if not it could be a DC side of the city. So, not only am I going to be putting some more DC stuff into it, I'm also going to give you another spoiler right now. And, oh, I've just broke something again. If Bomber doesn't hurry up and come on, he's going to miss out on the gossip. But if I click that, I've ordered that because my other one got cancelled, and it's nearly 230 quid, if not more, for the other one that I wanted. But if I do manage to get the Unico one, which I'm really hoping to do, I'm going to keep this, but instead of Oscorp, I'm going to change it to Luther. And then I'll have Luther Corp or something like that to go on this side. Or I could change that out and put Fisk and have Fisk Tower. The other one, that's been ordered today. This has arrived today, but I'm still not allowed it till Christmas. Bye, thank you for coming. So this is going to be coming for Christmas, and then it's going to go there. And yes, Phil, I know what you're saying. That's exactly why Luther is going to be the first thing I think of for that. I'm not going to have LexCorp because it ain't going to have enough space. I mean, you got Corp there, but it would be a bit tight where there's two letters to try and fit a third, unless I add another layer, but it depends on how tall it's going to be. Right, so yeah, we've got that one, you've got that one, and then also upstairs is my Megazord, which again I'm still not allowed until Christmas. But they are the 3 new sets which I have got coming. I have also got the 3 light kits up there, which I need to sort out. And I received an absolutely beautiful new hoodie, which came yesterday. One-handed. I got a Gameofbricks hoodie, and I've got something in it already. Trust me. But yeah, there's my new Gameofbricks hoodie, and it is as comfy as hell. Right, even if you just did LX... Do you know what? That's actually a really good idea. LX Corp, yeah, that would work. Fantastic. Thank you very much. See, this is why I love filling people in on the lives, because I can get these little details. I've still got a lot of buildings to incorporate from one of the other lives. I don't know if you was on it or if you'd left, Phil, but I've got to have a library. I would say a gym. I mean, the diner has technically got a gym inside it, but I need a church, you know, things that an actual city would have. So yeah, that's all stuff that's kind of in the pipeline, but again, you know, I'm back to that old chestnut of where am I going to put stuff? I need space. Yes, it is a very nice hoodie, and it feels so comfortable when it's on. It doesn't strangle you, because you'll notice I've always got zip jackets and stuff because I don't like. But yeah, that one just comes down nice. It doesn't strangle. Boxing area, gym, yeah, I need a church too. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. I did have that little chapel. I don't know if you'll remember. I had the little chapel with the removable roof, which I bought the instructions for off Rebrickable, but it was just really awkward to place into the city. So what I ended up doing was giving that to Sophie, and then now she's going to use it in her city. Speaking of which, I spoke to Sophie, and after Christmas I'm going to be doing some content of her place, because we have a big open plan area to build a Lego city. Hers is going to be more countryside, farms, custom built bits and bobs. Oh, that's gone on the wrong place. Where's that gone? Oh, that goes there. Oh, okay. Yeah, so she's got like a massive witch's house, which is a mock that she's built. It's like a big T shape. She's got her own little asylum which she's made, because she likes to do her own things, do you know what I mean? She don't buy the actual sets unless they're going on display like what I'm building now. So yeah, it's going to be fun. She's got a big park area, like theme park. So it's going to be interesting when we do finally get round to building that. So there's some more future content after Christmas. Ain't going to be running out of stuff anytime soon, I can tell you that much. Right. I've actually remembered to press record on my time lapse as well, even though most of that I've just spent walking around showing everybody the city. Yeah, all fun and games. That's the perks of putting it into Filmora and editing it. That goes there. I need another one of them. Goes there. Brown. I need a drink because my throat's gone dry. Oh. So yeah, it's coming along. Ooh, what colours have we got? Ooh, we got more light bricks. Ooh, orange on both of them. Oh yeah, I thought that one in the train had died, and then I tried it again today when I went to replace it, and it started working again. So I was like, yeah, sweet, I'll leave that one on there then. Sophie says I'm all good to keep this as long as I pay her for it, and I'm like, I've got enough to pay out at the moment, especially with things that I've just bought. Ow. Right, that one goes there. That one goes there. There's a table. There you are. Okay. So that goes on there. Helps if you read the instructions properly. It makes the job a hell of a lot easier. I need to build some more again. It's been a bit since I just built. I mean, I've had a few weeks off because I've either been ill or watching that I'm a Celeb Get Me Out of Here, which, yes, I don't care what anybody says, I enjoy watching it. So I've been sat watching that. So that's kept me out of here for a while. Plus I get to spend some time with the missus as well, without getting told off. That one. Is that right? I think that's right. Now I need 1 gold, which is there, 2 grey, 1, 2, 1 blue, and 2 shiny silvers. 1, 2. No. 2 grey go together. Little pieces and big hands don't mix. Oh. Well, that failed straight away, didn't it? Yeah. Right, so gold, grey, silver, blue, grey, and silver. And they just randomly place on there. There we go. Ta-da! Nice. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with what I've managed to get done in the city today. I know a lot of it's going to be on hold until after Christmas, which kind of annoying, but is what it is. So it just means post-Christmas I'll have 3 big sets to build, a few new sets to buy. Ooh, plus this Sunday I've got the brick show as well, which I'm looking forward to, so see what I can get from there. Do I buy a set? Do I buy more parts? If I buy parts, what am I looking for? I need to look at what I need to top up on, really. I have no idea what I'm getting for Christmas. Well, that's a good thing, really. I mean, that's the whole idea of it. It's supposed to be spontaneous and this, that and the other, but me, personally, I'm like, well, not to sound ungrateful, but what is the point in having something I'm not going to use, or it's just going to be sat on a side, not doing anything, you know what I mean? Just pointless stuff when I can actually get stuff that I want and I need, and I can actually save money from buying it myself, because that's the problem, you see. As an adult, anything you want, you kind of buy as the year goes on. And when it comes to Christmas, you're like, oh, I don't need anything, I've got everything I want. As you do. Yeah, it's always a surprise for me. No, that's good. I mean, I still get jealous even now, so, you know, people will have all these big expensive sets for Christmas and this, that and the other. And I've never ever had that. I've never had anybody buy me like a big expensive set for Christmas. There's not many people in my life that actually support my Lego hobby. It's all me on my own, which is fine, I don't care. Nobody else can take the credit for my hard work other than me that way, can they? I mean, saw, was it Ballistic Bricks for his birthday last year? He had like all official Lego. He had the X Mansion, he had this, he had that, and blah blah blah. And I was like, whoa, man, your family loves you. And me, I got myself the X Mansion, but I got the AliExpress version. Which, as I say, I'm not bothered. It still looks exactly the same and it's half the price, so I'm happy with it either way. I looked on the Lego website earlier and I was umming and ahhing about this double points, what can I get? And then there was nothing on there jumping out at me immediately. I think I might have jumped the gun a bit here. Yeah, there was nothing jumping out at me immediately to buy. I mean, there's a couple of Marvel brickheads I wouldn't mind that are meant to be retiring soon. There's the Iron Spider and the Iron Man Mark something. I think it was Mark 32 or something like that. They're only a tenner each, but again, it's one of them. I've got no space to display stuff, so it's kind of pointless me buying this, that and the other when I can't put it anywhere. Nothing wrong with that. You still had to build. Yeah, exactly. I still had the build experience. I've still got the set with the extra level. That cost me an extra 30 quid. But then, even though, say, like, Ballistic Bricks got the official Lego X Mansion, he still had my link to go and get himself the extra level like I did anyway. So even though he's got like the official set, he's still got an unofficial extra layer on top. So yeah, all good, man, all good. The only time I don't like the knockoffs is if they're like really rubbish, cheap ass quality and they just look bad. I mean, the only bad experience I've had with buying off AliExpress modular wise is the scary ass minifigure faces. However, funnily enough, when I buy an actual minifigure, they're always perfect. Always. Right, where is the candle holder? Is it that one or is it that one? Okay. So that goes on there. That. Oh, okay. I will get this train station finished by the end of this video. I'm adamant for it. Has to be done. Can't keep dragging it out. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? We've got 4 people on. Hello to everybody that's not chatting. If you're watching on a TV, then I understand it won't let you talk on there, but hello anyway. Ooh, gone up to 5 now, so yeah, hi to all 5 of you. As I say, I understand if you can't comment, because when I'm watching people on a live on the telly, I can't comment. You can only do it if you're on the phone, or a tablet, or a laptop, or an iPad. You get the point. You can't do it on the telly, man. There you are, so 2 browns, light brown goes onto the 3, dark grey 1, and dark brown 1 rather. Ow! That hurt. Yeet! Ching ching! I don't know where Bomber is, he said he was coming on. Alright, so that's the light green that'll go on there, which means this will probably eventually go on to there. So I'll do that now. Jumping ahead and it'll probably backfire. That one. That one. That one. Right. Oh, okay. I was right. Hey! Alright, friend, it was great hanging out. I'm going to head off for a bit. Have a blessed day. Thank you for inviting us to your city. No, thank you for coming to watch, mate. It's been great having you here. I'm glad you like all the new improvements as well. Oh, that's funky. A pillar with a side bit. That's different. But which way does it go? Because it doesn't tell you. Is something going to be stuck in the side of it later? Does that have to go on the back? No. No, it goes flush against the back, so you don't see that bit anyway. Brown 1, and then that will go but on there, preferably without flying. Yeah. Dark green, so the dark green goes on there. Okay, that goes on there. Right. Black dot. 2 lanterns. Okay, right. So do 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 do. Oh no, there's one more. There you are. And then push them down on there, so I know that they're nice and flat. And then that hangs on there. Do you know what? I've never thought of doing that as a light. That is actually a really good idea. Dark brown 2, where are you? Have I used it in the wrong place somewhere? Kind of used it in the wrong place because I followed exactly what it says. Right, so that goes. Oh, okay, I've got to turn it round. So, for all those people watching that have just joined, hello. Welcome to Mancave City. And I am currently building the Christmas railway station. Slowly but surely we're getting there. This is day 3 of building it, but we are getting there. I wonder, are they... Let's see how close I've used. I bet you that's where they've gone. Supposed to use the other ones there. Ow. Come on, play nicely. Right, where's my driver? Right, okay. Let's put that back there. Right, back on track. I used the wrong shade of brown, so I lost them. Do 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 do. Twos. So that goes there, that goes next to it, yeah, that's right, and then this one goes on there. Middle, middle, I'm rotating it behind here. Oh yeah, I missed the part where it says rotate. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. We missed you. Right. Something don't look right. So that's got to clip down properly. Right, so that goes there. Yeah, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Hi, I'm Aria. I know you've already told me, I remember. As I say, welcome back, Aria. Thank you for rejoining me. Slowly but surely, we are getting there with the train station. Although, something doesn't look right on these steps. They've done that, yeah. Oh, okay. So light grey or dark grey? I can't quite tell. I think it's a light grey. Dark. How on earth did I miss that step? Completely missed a step out. But it is now corrected. Wow, I know, yeah, it's definitely coming along. As I said, hopefully by the end of this live, it'll actually be finished. So I won't have to do another live tomorrow saying, hey look, I'm back doing the same thing again. Still haven't finished it. I mean, this is bag 3 of 4. Still got a few bits left in here. But, yeah, we'll get there. 9 o'clock, and I usually clock off at about 10. Alright, where's that going? I need a full L. Right. So the L goes there. 4 goes there. And that goes there. If I'm right, which we'll soon find out. Two grey, and that one. Right. So goes that way. That goes that way. Then they will go. Oh, how does you rotate it again? Right, where was I? So goes there. One goes there. L goes in there. Clip. One goes there. Where did these tubes go on? There and that one. Alright, now we need 1, 2, 3. A brown, yep. Brown dot and fire. Brown dot goes on the top. Fire goes in there. Oh, would you stop rotating it? Just do one bit at a time. You keep confusing me. Right, so that goes in there. I'm guessing it just sits in there because there's nothing for it to clip onto. And my phone needs to go on charge. Bomber, yes, right. Let's get Bomber caught up. Right, put this last piece on before I lose it. Oh, no, I said 2, that's right, I can't count. Right. What up? So, you've just missed Phil because he's just gone. But I'm going to pause that so I don't do it again. Right, you ready? Few changes made to the man cave city. I'm going to say a few. It's hypothetical. Right, that goes on there. I'm just putting things back before I do my tour because my chair knocks everything off. Right, I'll move it all back after. You're not ready? Oh, mate, you better get ready. So, actually, I'm going to start off with my new hoodie. Boom, boom. So there's my new hoodie. That is just temporarily placed. Ignore it, it's not there, okay? So you know everything that goes on over here. The only new thing over here is I've built some new road blockers. So you can see the back of this one. And then I'll show you the front when we get over that side. Ooh, quick glimpse. So other than that, all this bit's the same. There's a building missing there. That is the Spider-Man grocery shop and the, what's it called? Thor's apartment. Why does that look really wonky on the camera? It's not, but looks it. Anyway, you'll notice my Avengers compound is missing from there. And also, I've got the greenhouse coffee shop, which was over there. So yeah, that's a couple of changes on this side. I've got a piece on the floor. Where is it? Oh no, I've got a stone on the floor. God knows, comes in off the trainers. Then you'll see over here, that's where that's gone. So it kind of fills in that gap beautifully. You can't see behind it. It covers where the brick wall hasn't continued over, so bonus there. I've got a base plate there ready for the next building. These two buildings have been raised by 2 and 4 bricks, so of course they're all on the same level. It means I can just put like a fence or something here instead of the curb, and then that way I don't have to kind of build out like I did here. That's the theory behind it. Hopefully it will make it look a lot better. Then the street food corner looks a little bit different as well. So you'll see you got burger, burger, taco, taco, pizza, pizza. What's that space for? There's the Easter egg. Do, 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 do. So that's a new one coming. Message held for review. Bomber, walls and dark holes covered are always good. Why is that hiding that message? Another okay. Another moderator just handled this. Okay. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, walls and dark holes covered is always good, yeah. So that one, I don't know if I'm going to have a corner building and have something there for the edge, or if I'm going to have another building like this, just block it out completely. Then, obviously, you've seen the Christmas train. But then, you remember this train station? Something slightly changed. Oh yeah, boom. Yes, hello Aria, how are you? Put the shield helicarrier there, it fits. Well, that one there, or that one there. But yeah, anyway, so the train station has moved down. I've taken a big chunk of track out. So now that and that over there are no longer sat here. I've got the shop moved over. The Avengers compound my mock has been put there. So I've redone the road again. So everything kind of ties in here. I've changed all the paving. Everything's looking mint and tied in. I've even got bollards here. There's the front of that blocker. So now if my battery train actually goes into it, it comes off the track, it doesn't knock that flying, and the train's not going to carry on into the shop. So again, absolute bonus on that. Now, as I'm saying it, all these changes doesn't seem a lot, but it's taken me the best part of the day to do it. I've seen on AliExpress their post boxes they sell. Well, I can probably make them myself, and my God, I'm going to be printing the stickers for that. I've changed the yellow, the grey for the yellow on the shop there. I've got a cutout of these stickers, which I've got to size it, print it, and then put them on. And yeah, this is the other thing, right? Didn't even realise until after the fact. Marvel, 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 Ghostbusters, badumch. But then over here, there's actually nothing Marvel left. As I say, ignore that, it's not there. DC is the only thing over here. The rest of it's standard. So it could be like that side of the track is the Marvel City. This side of the track can be like the DC side. I've got enough DC figures to do something with it. And then also, I was waiting for you earlier. I showed Phil ahead of time. But if I go onto here, you'll see I've got the Megazord. So that's upstairs waiting for Christmas. I've now got today the Corner Hotel, that's arrived. But again, I'm not allowed it till Christmas. But I've also ordered today Oscorp. Now, before you have a go at me, yes, I have messaged Jumco. I'm hoping that they will sort them out and give me the one that I wanted. But in the meantime, I've got this one, so I've got Oscorp. But if I do get the Jumco one, I can change Oscorp to LexCorp and have it in the DC side. And I was sat there and I was like, well, I could put Luther, you know what I mean? Because it's Luthor. But then it's got Corp here. You can't put 3 letters in the space of 2. And Phil says, well, why don't you just put LX instead of LEX? And I thought, that's actually a really good idea. So if and when I get the one that you've got from Jumco, that will turn into LexCorp for DC. However, I've just closed my YouTube. Until that moment comes, it's going to be the only Oscorp building I've got. And it lights up as well. And the fact that it's going to be green means it will work well as a double side for the LuthorCorp. But the other LuthorCorp one I saw on AliExpress looked tacky, small, open-backed. It was just pointless. So I thought, well, I'll go for that one instead. So that one has cost me less than 60 quid, and I cannot wait for it to come back. The LuthorCorp tower from the new Superman movie would be so cool. Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely sick. I've got my Lex Luthor. I can't see until the laptop catches up. Yeah, so you got the Lex Luthor robot there, and then obviously I've got mech bots up here. I wonder if my... Hang on, let's go and have a look. Bye, Aria. Have I put it up there? No, I've got Superman. So, if you know, that Superman one comes with a Lex Luthor figure. Now, for some reason, I've left them figures with it, but I haven't left Lex up there. So Lex must be in the minifig drawer. But either way, absolutely buzzing for the fact that now it means I can get Lex Corp in here as well. I'm just hoping... Resume play on that. I'm just hoping that they're actually going to agree to sending me the one that you've got. One mecha you should build. Zenkai. I don't even know what that means. The only ones I have are my superhero ones. So I've got all the Marvel ones to date. I was sat there, I got my wife in here earlier, and I told her obviously to have a look at the changes I've made, see what she thinks, and she approved. But also, get to the point, what was I on about? Oh yeah, I was on about, like, she says, where are you going to put the stuff I've got you for Christmas? I says, well, the corner cafe is going to go there, and then the Megazord me and Bomber was on about putting into the city, and we could have like my big me, or I could buy the big Hulk Buster and things like that. And she was like, yeah, you don't want too much in there. She goes, you'd be better off getting the Hulk Buster than using your 3D print. And I'm like, that sounds like permission to me. Search for it, right. Copy. Paste. Lego Mech. It's just giving me loads of different ones. Yeah, they look pretty sick still. Oh, I can't even show because my camera's on charge. But yeah, there's a few different ones on there. If I just type that on its own. Oh, is that like another Power Rangers Megazord? Dude, what the hell is that? I know they went a bit far out with all the different Megazords, but that is like next level. Super Sentai 45 anniversary inspired by the by old series. No, fair play. I mean, I kind of got overwhelmed. Me and Loki tried watching all the Power Rangers again from the originals, but there's just way too much to try and wrap your head around, and they go a bit far-fetched with it all, so we're kind of like, yeah, I'm bored now. It's always the same stuff, rinse and repeat, the same old monsters that look absolutely shocking. Like, the years that have gone by, the technology that's gone by, and they still look really tacky monsters. I mean, the monsters I used to find hilarious, not scary. Then again, I suppose it is a kids' program, isn't it? You have scary monsters, then no kids are going to watch it. Right, I've just seen you. Where are you? Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, this is where the train station's looking at the moment. It's definitely coming along. With any luck, by the end of my live, it will be built. So what did you think of the upgrades I've done to the city? And what do you think of the new Luther Corp that's, well, Oscorp that's coming at the moment? You know me, I always like to be different. Speaking of different, this is a unique technique. So brown dot, dot, dot. Whoop. Brown dot, black dot. There's the other black, there's the other brown. So these pieces keep hiding from me today. I haven't used a brown dot. Oh yes I have. For that fireplace. Yeah, well that's the right colour. Should have another brown dot in here. Ah, there it is. Hiding on top of the brown plate. Great upgrades. LegoManCave in particular. Yeah, I mean, if I do turn that into a LegoManCave, it will look epic. But the only way that's going to happen is if Umco say, yep, we're going to sort you out. I'm really hoping they do. I really do not want to be spending 230 odd quid on that set. I would get battered by my missus. I mean, granted, there's a lot of people that can afford that. But then when I come off the live last night, I sat and watched all of your video. And I was like, now when I build that, am I going to do it with the lights or without the lights? Am I just going to put the lights on the front and ignore the ones inside? I don't know, because the wiring looks very complicated. But I must say, you've got some skills to be able to modify it yourself as you go along and not cock the whole thing up. Because that's exactly the kind of thing that had happened to me. But I don't know, I'll change this for that because that would work better, and then as you go on it's like, oh right, I can't do that because of this. So I've messaged Gameofbricks as well, and I says to him, I says, look, you've got some amazing light kits, I'm absolutely loving it, I'm really getting into the idea of it all. I says the only thing I would change is on the Sanctum Sanctorum where you've put the stickers board on the side, it needs to be like in the building or under the building if it's mills, because you can't place it next to another building when you got wires there. So they were like, okay, thank you for letting us know. I says the other thing is where you've got all the levels connected by wires, you know, you try and pick one level up and you can't because it's all connected, you know, it's just complicated. You need to do like LumiBricks, like, you know, connection pads like we was talking about last night. So I've messaged them all that, and they messaged me back swiftly and was very grateful for the feedback. Whether anything comes of it, I don't know. I mean, I've got 3 more sets there, so it's not like it's going to be changed in those sets. I can very much imagine that it's going to be the same concept throughout. I've done 2 out of 5 so far. So I'm doing all right. 1, 2, dark grey there. Bing, come on, bing, there we go. Alright, next bit. We got 3 people on. To the other 2 people, hello. I hope you're okay. Thank you for helping keep my watch time going. Every little helps, even if you're not even watching it, it's just on in the background. I still appreciate you. Every little helps. Cherry. I must say as well, watching your video, thanks a lot for checking the full review. No, thank you. I was just about to say about that as well, actually. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, the AI over it. That was funny, that was. I mean, I don't know what you're actually saying in it, but the AI done a really good job. So that was good, because I can't read the title or anything else. Next video when? I don't know. I mean, this is potentially a next video. I'm doing recording on it now, so I can do the speed builds. Seem to be struggling for me words. But yes, I'm going to do this as a speed build video, and then that one will come out. I've got 3 of them to do. I've got the update video with all this to do. I was saying earlier as well that my mate Sophie, who I'm building this for, after Christmas is doing her Lego city, but it's going to be completely different to ours. The fact that she's going to be having more to the lines of farms, parks, mock builds, not like these kind of things. I mean, she might have the odd one of these stuck in there somewhere. She's got a massive witch's house and asylum that she's built herself. I mean, they're not exactly perfect detail stuff, but she puts a lot of work in them. She likes them, and that's all that matters, isn't it? So again, that itself is going to be after Christmas. We're going to be, she's already got a big 8-foot by 4-foot board which I installed in the room, but she still wants to come out to the other side of the wall, coming down the walls, and then she's going to have like a build area in the middle, the TV behind her. So she's got a massive amount of space. I've said to her, you're going to have like raised platforms at the back because you ain't going to be able to reach. So if you're going to do like cloud backdrop or anything like that, you need to do that first, because once you've done that, you put the raised platform in, and then you've got all your buildings on and you've got everything the way you want it. I says you ain't going to be trying to reach back there again to mess around. It would be very awkward. I checked the dubbing too and was hilarious. I'll keep it. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was quite amusing. I understood all of it anyway, so at least you know it does its job. I mean, I know you speak English anyway, but besides the point, innit? Just makes it a bit easier for you. That goes that way. Right, oh God. What's going on here now? So that one goes there. And you want that one there. Then that goes on to there. Ooh, nearly. Oh, there you are. See, this is annoying, man. The pieces are always in front of you. You just can't freaking see them. Right. So that's going to go there. The brown piece that goes that way. Is that right? Yeah. Oh no, it goes that bit. Okay, that makes more sense. Right. Second door going in. There we go. Finally getting somewhere. Ooh, we got candy canes now. So we got red, white, red. White, red. That goes on there. That on there. Do 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 do. Two different size sticks. That makes sense. Right now. Oh, you get little candy cane decorations. That is cute. Little candy canes. And the roof of this one is going on. I've got it all lined up right, that is. It was a bit odd to have that gap underneath that bit. Oh. Hi Tracy, how are you? Hello. Tracy Cullen, hello, welcome. Sorry I was looking down. My apologies, my friend. My apologies. Could you please forgive me? I'm building my train station. Ooh, we got a roof. First roof is on. Remember when I asked for a tour? Yeah, would you like another tour? A lot has changed since the last time you had a tour. I'm sure, what's it called? I'm sure Bomber and anybody else that's watching wouldn't say no to seeing another tour. Might catch some stuff they haven't seen on the first one round. Oh, goes on that side. So it gets so confusing because it keeps telling you to turn it round every 5 seconds. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. I suppose that's one way to do a ladder. Yeah, tool. Merry Christmas to you too. This is the Christmas train station I'm building. Right. I'll give you a quick look around the city. Ugh. So there might be a few little changes since the last time you was here, Tracy. Oh, and bummer, look what I've changed. Changed the nose. Still sticks out, but it hasn't got that impress now either, so it looks a little bit better. Yes, I've moved those because my chair keeps hitting them. All the way around here. And then back to the beginning. So there has been a lot of changes. And what do I want for Christmas? I want my corner calf, which is going to go there. I want my Oscorp tower, which temporarily will go there until it turns into Luther Corp, and then it will go over here. And my giant Power Rangers Megazord, which is going to find its way in the city somewhere. But yeah, so yeah, as I say, I've got 1, 2, 3 lots of lights. I've got a video of all the updates I've done today to do. I've got the video of this build which I'm doing now, which I've got to do. What am I smashing there? Keep smashing stuff behind me. I don't like this chair. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a comfortable chair. Thinking something again for the Megazord. Oh dear. Whenever you start thinking about stuff, it costs me money. How does that work out? Megazord versus Godzilla or some kaiju. And where am I supposed to get a Godzilla or a kaiju? Is this where you tell me you're going to be sending me a Christmas present as well? Bummer goes, oh yeah, by the way, you've got a Godzilla in the post on its way to you. Oh, thanks, Bummer. Appreciate it. I mean, by all means, it costs money for you too, I know, yeah, AliExpress. I mean, by all means, I have noticed on the top of my screen, it gives me a donation thing. So if anybody wants to add some donations to Mancave City, you are more than welcome to. I also have the membership group as well now, so as soon as I start getting some members for that, it will be adding... oh, I'm getting confused here. Oh, okay, that's wrong. It will be adding funds to the city for extra content behind the scenes and stuff like that. So some of these videos that you're watching now, where you get to see everything that happens before the rest of YouTube, I mean, that will be a paid subscription, for example. So yeah, we got the option there. I think it was like $3.99 a month, so it's not exactly expensive, but it depends on if you've got them funds available, if you're interested in the extra content, and if you want to help the channel out, by all means. Will you make a Death Star? No, I will not be making a Death Star. I do not have Star Wars in my city. I have got some Star Wars ships, and they are all in the boxes stored away, and the majority of my Star Wars collection I got rid of a long time ago because I don't have an interest, and Star Wars is way more than Marvel. It's more expensive than Marvel, and it's a lot more confusing than Marvel. At least with Marvel and DC and stuff like that, I can actually remember the names of the heroes, I can remember the plots, whereas with Star Wars, I wouldn't have a clue. I've seen them all. Up until Mandalorian, I've watched all of it, but I haven't watched all the animated ones. I haven't watched any of the new stuff that's come out since. Got zero interest. Haven't even watched the thing that's got this baby Groot in. Although not baby Groot, sorry, baby Yoda. Although apparently it's not a baby Yoda, it's just the same species as Yoda, from what I've been told. And Bomber, how disappointed was you that the Supergirl trailer's come out today, but the Avengers Doomsday hasn't? And from what I've heard, if you want to see the Avengers Doomsday trailer, you've got to go on the 19th to Avatar Fire and Ash to watch that, and you'll see the trailer before you see the film. Supergirl was alright. It looked confusing to me. I mean, there's a lot going on with that. But I said the same kind of thing about Superman, and then I regretted it, so I'm just going to shut up. Supergirl might be good, especially since she's a pisshead blonde. Definitely be something different from your usual Superman and Superwoman kind of stuff, wouldn't it? I watched Batman vs Superman again the other day just because needed something to watch, and that just popped up, so I was like, yeah, go on then. I still get infuriated that Batman can't beat Superman with no suit when Superman's got no powers. Team Superman, even though I've got a shitload of Batman stuff up there. Team Superman. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with all that Batman stuff I've got up there, because it's just becoming overwhelming. It is just purely all display stuff. Marvel published shitty videos today. I know, I've seen so many trailers for it, but they all look AI and fake, so I'm kind of taking them with a pinch of salt. Comments about Tuesday full of anger and disappointment. Yes. Mona Lisa, yeah. Will you do the art Legos? No, because that's the kind of stuff you'd put on display or put on your wall. Unfortunately, I haven't got wall space, as you can see, just looking. Even my house, I ain't got no space. I need to get rid of the change table after Christmas, find some more glass display cabinets that we can put the stuff in. Publishing the trailer before Avatar. Yeah, good move, but it will be leaked online and they can't stop it yet. So basically they're making people pay to go and see Avatar, which I don't mind because I want to see it anyway. But if you want to see the trailer, you've got to pay to go and see Avatar. So yeah, but they did the video I watched. It basically said, yeah, there's nothing stopping people from recording it on their phone and then posting it anyway. I probably will. But yeah, the marketing for the movie is really bad. Doom costume only displayed in Shanghai. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I've seen of Doctor Doom is from the Comic-Con where he revealed he was going to be Doctor Doom. It's the only thing I've seen of it. But yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to try and put a donation in, even if it's like 50p or £1 or something like that, just to see what it does, because that's new to me. I've never seen that. But as I say, I've been spending my own money on... I've been spending my own money on this stuff for so long. It'd actually be nice to get some money back for it, because I don't get paid from YouTube. It's all what I can get out my wages and stuff like that. So eventually I will be able to start earning off YouTube. It will never be replacing my job. It'll never be Brixie. I know that. I don't have any stupidly high ambitions to try and be Brixie. So yeah, I'm just at the point where I post for my enjoyment, for the enjoyment of those that want to come and watch me. I'm not trying to keep up with all these, oh, come and look at this Lego, come and look at that Lego, oh, I've got all these new stuff and blah, no. I mean, I see people that are basically going on saying, oh look, there's been this leak, there's been that leak, there's been this, that, the other, blah blah blah, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's all well and good, but by the time I found out and posted it, everybody already knows anyway. Let's be honest. As I say, I'm just looking forward to Sunday when I get to go to the brick show. Yeah, I cannot wait. The missus goes, oh, we don't need a lot of shopping on tomorrow. I was like, good, because I'm saving my money to spend at the brick show. So, woo woo. Let's have a look. Marketing budget. Tracy, yeah. I will go to see just the trailer if the movie will cost $2 with some kind of promotion. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering how many people are going to pay a tenner just to go and see the trailer and then walk out without actually watching the film anyway. But then it's always fan speculation. It's not guaranteed that that's going to be the only way or the first time you get to see the trailer. It's just what people have said. Do you know what I mean? So imagine you spend the money to go and actually watch the trailer and then it doesn't show up anyway. You'd be pissed. Well and truly. Oh, I'm going to put that on first. It's looking 9:45. I feel like I've been doing this for freaking ages. It's looking like I might end up with a third video. It's going to be one bag per video. I don't understand why it's taking so long. Mind you, it's probably because I keep stopping and touring the city and stuff like that, but hey ho. It is what it is, isn't it? Plus I get people like you guys to sit and have a chat with while I'm doing it, so it's all good. That goes there. That goes there. And then that goes there. Right. Here in Italy it costs 12 to 17 bucks a ticket. Yeah, well, it's about £10 a seat in ours. They don't do adults and kids prices anymore. It's literally per seat. I mean, in my house there's 5 of us. I know the baby's only 2, but let's say for argument's sake there's, I don't know, Paddington film and he wants to go and watch that. That's going to cost me 50 quid just to go to the cinema and watch it. Well, in that case I might as well wait a few weeks, let it come out on Plex, and then I'll get to see it for free. But I know it doesn't have the same effect. But at the same time, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it, can you? Everything's all money, 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 unfortunately. It's the way life rolls. And my money is better spent on Lego! Or the alternative stuff, which I'm good with all the same. Right. looks like Santa's chair. Oh, I tell you what, Bummer, when I was watching your video, I felt sorry for your fingers, mate. All them windows. I had the same with, let's say, like the Avengers Tower. Yeah, it'd be the Avengers Tower. That had a lot of windows in it, which you had to pop the windows into place. The bottom half of Fantastic Four building is the same. That's all like little windows that you got to pop into place. So yeah, when I saw the hundreds and hundreds of windows that you had to do, my fingers was hurting for you. It's quite a funky little chair. Santa's little chair so far. Fingers, what are fingers? Mate, you ain't got none left after what you did. I would be cocky and say fingers are the things that you type in these messages with, but I'd preferably like you to keep typing. All of a sudden, Bomber goes quiet. He's lost his fingers. Where's Tracy gone? She's gone quiet. You still with us, Trace? That's a bit of an odd coloured piece. Yeah, that's why that goes on there. That makes sense. I type with my nose. Oh dear me, you are funny. Oh, what now? Why do I keep... They've got so many different shades of the same bloody colour. And you're going to see that as well, I think. So that's just going to look odd. Let's find out. Ooh. Yeah, you're definitely going to see that. So where's that bit gone? Oh, gotta be joking me. So I've got to lift all that up to get that off. Right, back on track. I would talk with something. What happened to me with some sets? Yeah. Dear me, Bomber. Dear me. Right, now where's that going? That goes on the end there. Which one? Second one in. Okay. There's what I'm guessing is supposed to be Santa's chair. Well, then again, I know it's a Christmas railway set, but it doesn't come with any minifigures that I've seen. Oh no, it does come. Oh yeah, and there's Santa. It's unusual to see the figures in the last bag. Right, so coming up to the end of both the video and the build. Well, the bag anyway. Oh, hi, nice to meet ya. Right, so then that goes there, goes there. Yep. I must say, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. The detail on that, it's fantastic. Oh, it's a clock. Oh, that's cool. Right. So we're going to go that on there, and there. There's the gold. Squashes. Come on. Right, let's try it this way. Oh, now it goes on. Let's say 20 past 12. Go for something like that. Right, and then that will go on to there. Windows either side. There and there. Okay. It's coming together nicely. Nicely. Last few pieces. Tell you what, Bomber, it was fun trying to test out that thing earlier, the train rams and the ends, because I wasn't keen on the others. They just, well, I say others, there was only the one, it was on that side in it, but obviously every time the train hit it, it fell off, and then the train had hit the floor, whereas these, it actually stops it, so that's good. I've chipped the hell out of my nail. Lovely. Just itched my head and I scratched myself. Goes there. 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 And then there you go on that. there. Right, and then it goes on to bag 4, and I've actually got some spare pieces. I mean, what time is it? 10 o'clock? Oh, hang on, here we go. Right, now I'm curious. If there's a method to stop the train in certain points, Powered Up does it with colours, but it's expensive and huge to build. Maybe other brands have some modules, circuit cubes. Right, so this has been annoying me for ages, right? I'd like, in theory, to have obviously a full circuit around the city, but for space, not going to happen. And then, as you say, I've seen like this Chinese couple that was doing a Powered Up video, and it basically done the colours where it'll stop, start, you know, forwards and backwards, and it's an app on the phone. Fantastic. Now, as I'm getting older, my technology side is getting worse. I used to be bang on it. I used to be shit hot with all the electronics. Now I feel like a freaking dinosaur, helping older dinosaurs, being taught by younger dinosaurs, or younger kids, shall we say. But yeah, I mean, when I was looking at that Oscorp, right, hold on. Ooh, more light bricks. Yeah, there's not a lot there. Should be able to get this done tonight. So yeah, done in 3 videos. So yeah, when I was looking at that Oscorp tower, I saw that the seller had like all these motors and this, that and the other and blah blah blah. But I was trying to figure out, and I even asked ChatGPT, and I was trying to figure out how I can get like a cheaper alternative of the colour sensors, but it comes up with all these bloody codes and names for them that I haven't got a Scooby-Doo, and the last thing I want to be doing is throwing 100 quid at something that is completely wrong, isn't going to work, and let's be honest, all it's going to do is make my train go forwards and backwards. So I don't want to be spending a fortune on something like that. So I had the idea in my head that I'm going to try, when I go to the brick show, I'm going to speak to some people there that have actually got electric trains, and I'm going to see what they say. I mean, granted, it's a Lego brick show, so they'll probably be, oh, we're all purists. But at the same time, I'm going to see what I can find out about it as to how I'm going to work around it, what it is I'm actually looking for, what all the slangs and RGBs and this, that and the other, I ain't got a clue, but I'm going to try and figure it all out. And if I do, then yeah, by all means, I will then have my train going forwards and backwards through the city without having to sit there doing this with my controller. So I have considered it. It is something that's been playing on my head for a while, but I don't want to jump into something that I ain't got a clue of. I mean, even doing the city on these buildings is confusing the hell out of me, and that's not a good thing. As I say, I feel like a dinosaur before me bloody time. Working electronics now, more light bricks to be wasted. Yeah, I mean, I'll put them in, but I doubt they'll ever get used. As I say, at the same time, this isn't my set, so it's not like I get to keep it after. I mean, if I did keep it, it probably would work well in a replacement for one of these train stations. But at the same time, it'd be a case of I'd end up having to pay Sophie for it. That goes that way. Okay. So them again, don't I? 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I mean, I love the idea of the colour sensor making it go and having an app on your phone so it runs. I mean, when I was doing Chris the Fish 03, what this channel used to be, and I managed to get a Bluetooth fluval light for the fish tank. Mate, I was ecstatic. I was buzzing, I was. Because I could have I can control via my phone the lighting for my fish tanks, and then I could do like thunderstorm settings and things like that. I used to love it, but again, I ain't got a bloody clue what I'm doing now. I'm old before me time. That's why I love my in-laws so much, because they depend on me. Every time something goes wrong with their phones or any technology, they come straight to me. Now, if it's something like the TV, that's fine. I can sort that out. Don't know the names for stuff, but I can just bing bang bosh, there you go, it's fixed. But when you're learning into new stuff, it just confuses the hell out of me. And unless I've actually got somebody there, on one of these, I can't read it, I have to be shown it. And unless I've got somebody to actually show me and understand what I'm doing, it just goes in one ear and out the other, and then I'm lost. Which is not good, really. Oh, what's going on here? So one of them. Two of them. One of them. So that will go. Dropped it. That will go there. That will go there. I love how Bomber's just gone from number 3 top fan to number 1. Ka-ching! Came into the game late but still took the lead. It's only because Phil's gone. Right. Oh, we're coming together nicely. I mean, if I did keep this, not only would I need another one to kind of match, or another train station for over that side to kind of improve on, but also it'd be a case of this hasn't got a back by the looks of it, which would annoy me. I like to have a modular building, not an open back. And then not only that, I'd have to redo it all to take like all the snow and the Christmas scenes off, and I'd have to change all the base plate, and yeah. Effort! Right, so that's done, that's done. That. Let's go. 1, 2. Oh, I see. So that goes there. And goes there. Oh, itch. That's my spot, or shall I say, that's my spot. Alright, Sheldon, chill out. I'm a number 1. Open backs is a bummer. Oh no. I mean, the same with that sanctum over there, that's an open back. But if I wanted to turn this into a closed back, I mean, I could just build like a flat wall and just stick it on the back, but it doesn't have the same effect really, does it? Kind of don't want to ruin the feel of it, if you know what I mean. Are you still with us, camera? Don't die. Three. One. Let me charge it. There we go, just in case. Oh yeah, it was on 5%, so that was about to die. You're a man of culture for getting the quote. Yeah, I know what you mean by quote now. What's that there? Oh, a quote for what? Yeah. Sheldon. It's the same, we have that running joke in my house. The kids will go and sit in my chair and I'm like, oi, that's my spot. I've got the end of the sofa by the stairs door. And my 2-year-old, he'll jump in my spot on purpose and think that he's bloody hilarious. He thinks he's funny, but he's not. Oh, there we go. No, that one's too long. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Picked up the wrong size bit. Two, four, six. 2, 4, 6, yeah, okay. And the long one goes on top like that. A game that we like to play in our house is because we watch Friends and Big Bang Theory basically on loop, and we're always looking at the similarities between the two. Oh, well, they've got that storyline in there, they've done that the same but slightly different, you know what I mean? So you're Professor Xavier. If there's a chair under your butt. Oh yeah, fair enough. Or Sheldon with his couch. In both cases, both geniuses. Well, if you're going to go for genius, don't forget Stephen Hawking. He's in a lot of them as well. He's got his own spot. Or his own chair. I love the episodes where he drunk calls Stephen Hawking. Or the one where he beats him at Scrabble and then gets a phone call going, ha ha, you're the loser. No, I'll just drop that bit. Where's it gone? There you are. Oh no, my fireplace come out as well. Add the snow on the top. There we go. Click at myself when I get it right. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I love the episode with the restraining order from Stanley. Yeah, that was funny. He had quite a few restraining orders, so fair play to him. He certainly built up a collection. That way. God, I haven't used these fork pieces in a long time. And I'm starting to remember why. They're bloody awkward. Right. So that goes there. Yeah. Okay, and the smaller piece. Three on there. Same again with this. Right, now these will clip on here, like so. Oh no!